Hi, my name is Kate Craighead, and I'm the press director for WMTS, and I'm here with Shannon McNeal, and we're just going to have a nice little interview today. So can you just tell us a little bit about like who you are and your music,
Yeah,
just briefly?
absolutely. So like you said, I'm Shannon. I live in Murfreesboro, so I'm kind of local to the area. I grew up in Alabama, and music has been just a big part of my life, my entire life. So now that's what I do. I'm a full-time musician, and a lot of songs to be released this summer. So it's super exciting.
Yeah. So is there anything in particular that like got you into music? Since you said you've been doing it for a long time, so like.
Yeah, for sure. So I come from a really musical family. That's what I tell everyone, and it's so true. My whole entire family just knows how to play lots of different instruments. So really, from the time I was born, that's just been like a part of who I was. And by the time I was in, I guess about middle school, I got more interested in like writing my own music. I was inspired by like Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran and some of those classics back, what I call my classics back in middle school, the singer-songwriter type, and got me really into that.
That's awesome. Do you think that like Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift are those two of your like bigger inspirations, or is there anyone else that you would like?
Yeah,
throw
I
into
would
that?
say that they definitely are, and I'd also throw in like John Mayer, Adele, John Denver even. Just there's a lot of different types of people that I listen to, but I always lean in towards the singer-songwriter type as far as like what I'm the most inspired by musically. But I like a lot of types of music. So.
Got you. I love that. So, do you write all of your songs
Yeah,
as
I
well?
do. I do.
Okay.
I write all of them.
Okay, awesome. So there was one song in particular that I was listening to your stuff, Ghost Town. Do you have like a story behind that specific song?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So that came out of me living in Nashville, or near Nashville, of course, in Murfreesboro here for a few years. I went to MTSU, and so I really got to watch just the town and watch how it all existed, and it really struck me just kind of how interesting and also a little sad it was. I just knew a lot of people that play the same shows on Broadway, the same writers' rounds and everything, and maybe their career wasn't moving quite as far as they wanted it to. And I started to think about how Nashville in particular is so interesting because it's advertised as Music City, but it's really common to like not get paid for shows and for people to just get stuck in this circle of the same thing over and over again. And that's kind of what it's about. It's just the voice for the indie artists. So.
I love that. That's great. I feel like that's a good voice that needs to be heard. So
Yeah.
I love that you're doing that. So you mentioned new music. Are we going to hear any of that today?
Yeah, you will. So the first song that I'm going to be playing today, it's called 40 Hour Week, and that's one I actually just released a couple weeks ago, and it's about balancing like a work life with like maybe what your other passion is in life. I know that's something a lot of people deal with. And then the last song that I'm going to be playing today is called A Letter to Lost Friends, and that's exactly what it is, just a letter to the friends that you lose over time and as things change and you get older.
That's awesome. Okay, so you said you're releasing more music this summer. Is there like any specific time we need to be looking for?
So right now the plan is to just basically release a bunch of singles, and it's going to be on a full project as well. More details on that to come, but right now just expect a single to be released basically every single month through the summer. So.
Nice. Okay, so now you guys can go enjoy Miss Shannon's set.